All right, y'all. Hey, I'm back. I know it's been a while, but I wanted to come at you guys today and talk a little bit about the Bassmaster's change to the no entry fee system. I know this has happened a few weeks ago, but I wanted to I kind of want to let the thing simmer and kind of get a good opinion on it before I spoke on it, because when it came out, I think when we all first read it, we were all pretty excited, and then as you dug a little deeper, it wasn't as exciting, So I'm gonna dive into it, share my opinion on it. You guys just let me know what you think. But yeah, a few weeks ago, Bassmaster went ahead and hit us with the no entry fee for 2025, which when I first read the email, man, I was stoked, because that's $45,000 I don't have to pay out of my own pocket now. So, at first I was excited, but it's one of those deals. It sounded too good to be true, and I've learned pretty quick in life, if it sounds too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true, and that's a little bit the case here with the no entry fee deal. While the $45,000 that we don't have to pay is great, they changed the payout so much to a point where the payouts are awful, man. They are brutal. 40th place now in a Bassmaster Elite Series tournament is $500. I can make more fishing locally every week than I can finishing 40th in a Bassmaster Elite Series. I can make more on a guide trip than I can finishing in the top 40 in a Bassmaster Elite Series tournament, which is a little bit crazy to me. So that's where the issue runs into for these guys. That's why guys are complaining. Why I'm going to sit here and complain. Because while I think Bassmaster's intent was good, I do think their intent was to help us. Unfortunately, they didn't come to us and ask our opinion on it before they did it, which is something they're known for, which is an issue, something we're working on getting fixed here, I believe. So, so with the way the new entry fee is set up, so if I have the same year next year as I did this year, I made roughly $100,000 this year. Okay, next year, same finishes, everything. My profit would have only been, I made a profit of almost $100,000 this year. Next year, my profit would only be about $63,000, which is about roughly a $35,000 difference, which almost cancels out the $45,000 I didn't have to spend in entry fees, because by spending the $45,000, I made almost $100,000, and by not spending it, I only made about $63,000, which is still a good year, but it's not, your margin for profit is a lot lower now than what it used to be, unless you win, of course. There's a bigger emphasis on winning now, which I personally like, but the entry fees can't be structured to a point where the guys who finish average or below average, it shouldn't be better for them than the guys who have a good year. The guys who have a good year are being punished more than the guys who have a bad year. That's the problem we run into, right? So that's our issue with the payouts. They're not good. I think we wish Bassmaster would have came to us and got our opinion on it, because the payout structure the way it is right now, it's just not going to work. If I finish 40th place in every Bassmaster Elite Series tournament, which is very, very, very hard. Okay, let's make that very clear. Averaging a 40th place finish will now only net you $4,500, which is unbelievable to me. Right, $4,500. Yeah, $4,500. Which you still have roughly, we'll say $15,000 to $20,000 in travel expenses, so you're still taking a net loss. But obviously, your margin for loss isn't as high now, which is a good thing. It's a step in the right direction. Like I said, I think Bassmaster's intent on this whole deal was good. Obviously, I don't think it was thought out very well. Bassmaster is known to do that, but I do think do think their intent was good for the most part. I do think there was some control things going on with that decision. I think they wanted a little bit of control over us by not having us pay entry fees. If we're not a paying customer, we have nothing to complain about. So there's that aspect. But while I don't think it was thought out great, guys are very upset that we weren't talked to because of that. Talked to before they made that decision. That's a big reason guys are upset, and I understand it from Bass's perspective because, had they asked us, it would have gotten out because, everyone likes to go run to the dude in Alabama, the Alabama Bass Council guy, and, he's always the first to break news in the bass fishing industry somehow, which is crazy to me. Somehow he's the breaking news guy, which is wild. But I think what this is going to do, I think honestly this will be a good thing in the long term. I think this honestly will probably bring the anglers together. I don't know what that'll look like yet, but my personal opinion is this will be a good thing in the long run. I think it's going to bring anglers together, and first year or two might be a little hard, but I think going forward it'll be a good thing for us. I think we'll see a lot of positive change because of this, because of Bassmaster's inability to reach out to us as anglers and get our opinion on things, because the people that are running Bassmaster have never fished a tournament in their life. They've never been in the arena, and it's just something like this comes out, you don't understand how they could come to that decision, how it affects guys this poorly. But and sum it all up, I think it was good. I think they had good intent. I don't think it was thought out very well. Anglers are upset, obviously. Payout format the way it is now it's not going to work. Sponsored dollars are already at a premium, and this makes them at a premium. This makes the premium even higher for us as anglers. Sponsored dollars mean that much more, and it really affects us guys that don't get a lot of sponsored dollars to begin with. I had a good year last year, and I'm still not going to get very much money next year, which is not shocking. But we do have some exciting things coming. Definitely got some things coming, but I'm still not getting a bunch of sponsored dollars, and there's a good bulk of the Elite Series guys that aren't getting a bunch of money from sponsors. So this makes that venture a little harder and a little more important and stressful, because sponsored dollars become that much more important because of the payout system and the way it is. Your profit for your margin for profit is much lower now. Hopefully we can get to a point where with the no entry fee system where payouts are good enough to where guys don't even have to worry about sponsors. If they just want to fish, they can. I'm hopeful that that's something that'll be coming down the road 3, 4, 5 years from now. Hopefully this is something in the right direction. Like I said, I think this will spawn a lot of positive change in the fishing industry with Bassmaster, with the anglers. So I think this is a good thing. It is probably going to be one of those things we're going to have to crawl before we can walk before we can run before we can sprint. So I think this will be a little bit of a long process, but I think in theory, like I said, I think it'll be a great thing for us in the long term. Obviously, I wish it was a little different. Hopefully, things are going to change, but going forward, we'll see what happens. Like I said, we're not excited with the way the system is now. We're excited about the no entry fees, but with the payouts the way they are, it's not that awesome. But yeah, we got a lot of things coming. Going to get back on the YouTube grind here. Going to be doing a lot of filming fishing wise this off season. Been in the deer woods a lot here lately. Once the rut finishes up here, we'll be back at it hot and heavy. Getting back in the swing of things, getting ready for the next year. Going to have a new boat coming in here before too long. So excited to show you guys that. Get that thing set up, get it going. Got a lot of cool things coming from FinX. Just got something in the mail from them yesterday. It's really, really exciting. Can't wait to show you guys that. Good things coming from Fish Lake. Miller Tech, everyone that supports me. Got a lot of cool things coming for next year, so you guys stay tuned. Let me know what you want to see in the comments below. Do me a favor, like the video, please subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.